Good morning students. I hope you all are fit and safe at home. Myself Jyoti Nahar from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group, Kota, and today I welcome you all to class 5 science and from your book Science Success. And today we will be starting we will be doing the next part of chapter number 7, Animal World. In the previous video, we had done about habitat, body coverings, breathing in animals, and in this video, that is video part 2, we will cover up the topics feeding habits of animals, movement in animals and migration. So let's start with video part 2. We all know that animals need food to do their daily activities. So different animals have different feeding habits. Let's take some examples. Bees and butterflies suck nectar of flowers through a long and thin tube. They have a long tube in front with the tentacles that is called proboscis. Herbivores like your cow, buffalo and giraffe have sharp front teeth to bite leaves and strong broad teeth to chew the food well. So this was about herbivores. Coming next to carnivores. Carnivores like your lion, tiger, they have sharp and pointed teeth to tear the flesh. As you know, carnivores, they eat flesh. So to tear up that flesh, they have sharp and pointed teeth in front. And flesh eating birds, they have strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear the flesh, and they also have sharp claws to catch their prey. Rodents means animals like rabbits, rats. These animals and squirrel have sharp front teeth to gnaw seeds and fruits. Gnaw means to repeatedly bite and eat something. So they repeatedly bite the seeds and eat up. Movement in animals is our next topic. Insects, they have 6 legs. Some insects like butterflies and dragonflies, they use their wings to fly. Fish, whales and dolphins, like these aquatic animals, they have fins for swimming in water. Coming next to snakes. How do snakes move? Snakes move with the help of scales which are found on their body. Similarly, frogs, they have webbed feet to swim in water. You can see the webbed feet in the picture here. This type of webbed feet is used for swimming in water by the frogs. They have strong hind legs for hopping on the land. When they are on land, they hop using their hind legs. Turtles have paddle-like limbs. You can see in the picture here, they have paddle-like limbs which help them to swim in the water. Birds fly with the help of their wings. Birds have wings which help them to fly. Water birds, they have webbed feet to swim in water. The water birds, they have webbed feet. A thin skin is there between their toes, that is called webbed feet, that helps them to swim in water. Most mammals, means the animals that give birth to babies, they have forelimbs. Penguins and seals have flippers. You can see the flippers here in the picture. They have flippers to swim in the water. And bats, they have forelimbs modified into wings for flying. And as you know, bats are the only mammals that can fly. So their wings are modified, the forelimbs are modified into wings that they use for flying. Coming next to migration. Now let us see what is migration. The mass movement of animals from one place to another in search of favorable environment is called migration. What happens? Sometimes the environmental conditions become harsh, The animals are not able to survive there, or they are not able to find food there. For in search of food or for breeding grounds, they move from one place to the other wherever they find the conditions are favorable. So, they move to the other place in mass, in groups. So, this mass movement from one place to the other in search of favorable environment is called migration. Animals migrate in search of foods, sometimes in search of food, sometimes for breeding grounds, and sometimes to escape the harsh weather conditions. Now, let us take some examples of animals who migrate. Siberian cranes, they migrate to India. From Siberia, they migrate to India every year when it is very cold in Siberia. Arctic tern travels from Arctic to Antarctica twice a year just to escape from harsh weather conditions. Monarch butterflies fly from Canada to Mexico. Again in the winter season, these monarch butterflies, they fly from Canada to Mexico. Locusts, these are harmful migratory insects. They destroy the standing crops. That is why we call them harmful migratory insects. European eels swim all the way to Sargasso Sea, from European rivers to Sargasso Sea. They, in the western part which is situated, they move there to lay their eggs because they do not find proper conditions over there to lay their eggs. So, they swim all the way to Sargasso Sea in the western part, which is in the western part of Atlantic Ocean, to lay their eggs. So, this was all about migration, feeding habits. This completes the whole of the chapter. I hope you would have understood the chapter. Thank you, students.